Hello and welcome to the first video of my main holiday of 2024. I'm here in Great Yarmouth. Come here every 2 or 3 years, so it's sort of become my second home now. This is actually, well, the first time I came here was 2014, 10 years ago. So it's it really has become my second home. I've got a lot of memories from coming here for so many years. Of course I did come in 2022, so you have seen some of my videos, but I came at Halloween. It was a little bit limited. I'm back in the summer now because when I went in 2019, way before I was doing videos, but obviously that was sort of my last visit before, but that was my best visit here. But this is the Time and Tide Museum, which I've actually been wanting to go to since then. Sort of said, oh, every time I come, I'm going to go to the Time and Tide Museum, and then I never have. But there's also another museum, which is on a boat, which, well, it's been used. There's quite a few films locations, but I'll get onto one of them, the most recent time it's been seen, when I get over there. But this hasn't been covered, so I don't really know much about what's here, apart from what you can see on here, where you've got like you've got some of the history, sort of living museum-esque section, but then you've also got that's just like the main kind of courtyard area, but you've got like traditional museums, Ice Age. There's a dinosaur poster up there, which is like an event running until September. So yeah, it's not my first place I've been on this trip. I have already been to Joyland and Britannia Pier yesterday, and there's a few updates at both of those parks, including Britannia, which I've never vlogged from before, but I just thought it's my first day here. They're not places that I'm not going to be going back to, so I just thought I'd enjoy the atmosphere yesterday and then obviously do the videos potentially today. Because yeah, Britannia Pier is completely different to when I last went in 2019. Joyland, there's a few smaller updates there, and there's a new bit of merch which they've released, which I've got yesterday, but I'll put it up at the end of my Joyland video. But yeah, see, classic amusement parks. And they both have a completely different offering as well. It's not like they're trying to compete with each other, like you notice with like the piers in Blackpool. They've all got Central and South have basically got the same rides. There's a few unique ones, but here every park has got completely different lineup. So that's something I really like. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what we've actually got. I like this sign here as well. See history differently, and that looks like what we're going to be doing in this museum. So we should do pufferfish for grabbers. I like them fat seals. He's got booking. No. I think that's actual taxidermy. Never know if it's closest to these wax figures. It's like a. And all the animals are real. Yeah. We just found that out. Kind of disturbing. But it's weird. I don't really know what else to say, to be honest. It makes it a bit more immersive, but And then you'd be able to get that close, because they're normally in a marine box, but, well, what the fish and stuff are, but... Big hammer there. So they have some woodwork. The sewing machine. Got selling dinosaurs. That was it, nice. Next. I think there's something quite creepy about how realistic these wax figures can get. But I mean, I used to hate these. I used to go in museums. I mean, these ones you can get right close to. Look, creaky floorboards. It's a bit of a jump scare. All the cooking stuff over there. The cot. Got nice stoves as well. All Victorian style clothes. I thought you weren't drinking today.
I was walking in the pier yesterday to see if they've got any, and I couldn't see any. I might ask. There were more calories in a pound of henny than an equivalent amount of meat or eggs. Henny contains vitamin A, B, D, and B12, as well as calcium, iodine, and iron.
The area between the piers is home to one of the largest rooted Mediterranean gulls in the UK. That one's about the wind farms. If I can get it there. It's like trying to hook a duck with one hand. But instead of choosing a prize, you've got a... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that one. Oh. Yeah. Electricity, green electricity got 40,000 homes. Yeah, 30 wind turbines, just next to Britannia, well, off the coast from Britannia Pier.
La mãe,
Sort of sensory space, but it's quiet, so it's fine to come in here, but yeah, obviously created for people who need it, but there is a sign just saying you're free to use it as long as there's no one else in here. We've got a nice Bert the Seagull cushion ish.
Lost their lives. Because the ship sank so quickly, nobody would have rescued anyone.
Ah, yeah, Lydia Eva, that's the one where the other museum is, where we're going. Yeah.
And mobility. It's a fantastic,
Yeah, that's the one.
capsule.
You might recognise it from that, but... They look like video playing there. Old kettle.
Of excavating what
A lot of these paintings. Just a certain proper genre of painting in a way, really, the coast. There's a lot of detail in there, especially from the water and sand that really looks like. They used to manufacture the tools and
The people on the ship were James Stewart, Duke of York, accompanying James were all the big.
That's like... Ooh.
It feels great.
Oh. Ashtray. Do you know what I mean?
Well done, Poppy.
I don't know what.
I don't find it so
I can't tell what that is. Some of them are just a bit.
What's your thing, Poppy?
like like light bulbs. These look a bit more realistic.
As long as I could eat with you around it. Thanks for something else. Yeah, share my birthday with Abraham Lincoln. And I found out, I can't tell you that.
And that.
Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britain never, never, never shall be slaves. Oh, Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britain never, never. Oh, Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britain never, never, never shall be slaves. Oh, Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Yeah, talk about She had Bananarama, Starship, oh, it's good man.
I've never seen it.
Took that wallpaper.
Right. That's medieval.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this exclusive peek behind the scenes into the making of the Raptor suit for Jurassic Park. It's fun for me to look at this after all these years. It's quite a personal challenge, physically very demanding to feel these things.
The oil light, our photographer decided to put his camera inside there, rotates 360 degrees to come out again. Comes in there for about 5 seconds. Hence the reason we got such a good picture of the firebox. Here you are, Bill, if you were given one of these. Yes, yeah. When you get up to the top there, there's another section here. She should have been built in Yarmouth, but it's a discreet one, so she's had to go to King's Lynn. Everything else was fitted out from Yarmouth, Beckles, surrounding area. Oh yes, yeah. It's like a pod out, isn't it?
You look really relaxed. Very, this is good.
That is it from this visit to two of the museums here in Great Yarmouth. Of course, the Time and Tide Museum and the Lydia Eva tugboat. And yeah, there's a lot to see between both of these. This one is a bit like, obviously because it's a ship, you know, it's a museum in a location, so it's more of like an authentic experience really. And then Time and Tide is like a history museum, but I like what about all of them is there's features that I've seen at other places that I've never been able to get that up close to really. Like this one, you can just explore the ship. There's nothing really blocked off. It's quite impressive really. Of course, it was used as part of Wonka for the opening scenes. So I didn't even know that till this morning, really. But I've got a pin badge from Wonka with the ship. Like that's just obviously it has been used in a couple of films, but that's the most notable one. That's the one where they got the merchandise. And yeah, just to be able to see this in person. it was in Lyme Regis. It wasn't actually filmed in Yarmouth, those scenes, but the fact it is still fit to travel. I mean, the one of the staff showed a video of the engine actually in action, because it is obviously it is a steam-based ship, as you can see by the funnels there, and the fact you can go in there in the wheelhouse, and the sort of living quarters down there with the bunks that, to be fair, yes, they're made of wood and you slept on a sack, but they're actually not that uncomfortable, although getting in and out of them isn't the easiest. But then I'd rather them have the wooden board so you don't fall out of the bed than not, but then it does mean it's quite difficult to get in and out. But that is a big feature of this, like the fact you can go into all the different rooms, like the engine room. When you first go, it looks like you're in like behind the scenes, and also on the ship, because they're just storing stuff on there, like paint buckets to do the restorations on it, and it does feel like you're kind of just on a ship behind the scenes. It doesn't really feel like a museum, because there are, like, in the main first room you go down into, there's a lot of like articles and bits of information, but the way things are displayed, it's just like it is a functional ship, which it is. It still does travel. It's fully functional. It's just docked here as an attraction, just with this little bridge that takes you on. So yeah, it's been really interesting. I didn't even know this existed at all till recently. I saw a video, someone went to the Time and Tide Museum and came here as well, just to see this in person. But yeah, I was impressed by Time and Tide, how it's on 2 floors. You just keep going, like you think that's the end, and then there's another bit afterwards, so that it just keeps going on. It's sort of like a kind of arch kind of shaped building, so you go all around that little courtyard in the middle. Really, really impressive. The amount of detail, and you kind of travel through time in Great Yarmouth history, and you just see how it's kind of developed over the past few centuries. And you've got the dinosaur bit, which is the temporary thing for this season, which I'd imagine that room gets changed every season to something else. With it being sort of a separate room, it's just after you go downstairs. So I would imagine for the last part of the season you do just kind of go straight downstairs. But there's a lot of interesting facts in there you can read. You could spend hours in there, like, reading everything. And there's a lot of different details, so you really don't, on both of these, you don't want to miss anything, so you've got to really look out for every small detail.